Hello everyone, my name is Julie Mann and I show men and women how they can lead healthy, happy, sustainable lives by simply changing their habits. And today I'm talking to the fantastic Trish Ten. Now Trish Ten is a fitness expert, but she's a fitness expert with a difference because she actually helps people fall in love with fitness, and what's not to love about that. So I'm just going to hand over to you, Trish, for you to give us your pearls of wisdom.
Thank you so much, Julie. It's lovely to be here. Okay, so 5 tips for fitness. Basically, we all know what to do, don't we? We know how to get fit. But so the first 3 tips are going to be around how to fall in love with fitness and have it be sustainable for the rest of your life. So first of all, find your inner why. Why do you want to be fit in the first place? Why do you want to have a fit body? Why do you want to maintain your fitness? And if you've said to yourself, oh, I want to lose weight, I want to stay alive, I want to improve my health, think again, because people who have that as a reason to get fit mainly fail, a cycle of failure, a yo-yo diet, a yo-yo exercise program. That external why isn't enough to keep it going. So ask that question again, why do I want to be fit? And then if you said, I ought to, I should, I must, I have to, think again, because those people do not maintain lifelong sustainable fitness habits. So who does? It's people who find their inner why, and ask yourself that question, what do I want to really experience from being fit? How do I want to feel? So for me, it was a feeling of freedom in my body, a feeling of being confident. And it was even feeling wild. That was what it was for me. Other people I've spoken to, it could be just like, say something, Jules. What's it like for you?
It could be just having that zest for life.
Yes, that's it. Vitality, being alive. You can see how much difference that is to trying to lose weight, because those first reasons you thought of, what happens is that exercise becomes a chore or a punishment. I've ate too much food, therefore I need to punish myself and go for a longer walk or work harder. So you're first finding your inner why. Okay, let's look at tip number 2. Who sustains their fitness is people who make it fun. So have fun with your fitness. If you hate going to the gym at the moment, don't go. Do something you love, whether it's dancing in your underwear to your favorite music in your front room and getting a sweat on and getting a pant on. Do that. Whatever it is that floats your boat, and have fun with it. It could be stomping up to the top of the hill and running back down again. It could be jumping into the cold sea. I know quite a few people who are doing that at the moment. That wouldn't really float my boat, but it does for some people. So have fun, whatever it is. And if you can't think of anything, if you think, oh, well, actually, nothing sounds fun around fitness or exercise, that's because you've used it as a chore or punishment. But think back to some time when you were younger, teenager or a kid. What did you actually like to do moving? What movement did you like? And just see if you can find something that you could fall in love with around your body. Okay, so people who have fun and do it with someone they love, or at least like, are more likely to sustain it long term. Because if you've got a fitness buddy, you know, when you don't feel like doing it, they probably do. So you'll do it together. And when they don't feel like it, you'll help them and do it together. So it really, the research shows it really does work to do it with people. Okay, final tip for this part of the tips is, don't wait to feel like doing it, because you might never feel like doing it and then you'll never do it. You might never be motivated to do it. The motivation actually comes from doing it. You'll feel motivated when you're doing it and after you've done it. You might not feel motivated before you do it. So don't wait to feel like doing it. As Mel Robbins says, you've got a 5-second window to when you think about doing it, before your mind comes in and tells you not to do it, or to go back to bed, or to put the telly on. You've got that 5-second window. So take action, just like Nike says, just do it, or at least just start it and see how you feel once you started. And I expect some of you have heard of the 1 push-up challenge. Set a challenge that you can't fail at, maybe doing 1 squat, 1 sit-up, 1 dance step a day, and do it every day. Create it as a habit, have fun, and you never know where that will lead. Okay, we can't control those feelings before we do it. We might never feel like doing it. But what actually happens when we exert ourselves and we move, our body releases hormones, our happy hormones. So without a doubt, you will be feeling happier once you get that body's moving. It's designed to move and have fun. So those are my 3 tips for sustainable, lifelong fun fitness. And the last 2 tips are really around the type of exercise that science is saying is the best type to do, especially if you're busy and you haven't got much time and you're not someone who wants to spend hours in the gym or anything like that. So whatever you do, do it with passion. Whether it's dancing, walking, just get your heart pumping. Whether it's chasing your dog around the garden, chasing your husband around the garden or the bedroom, no, or just chasing your grandchildren around the garden. You know, when you were naturally playing tag, you'd run as hard and as fast as you could, and then you'd stop, flop down, rest, and then you start all over again. It's a natural thing to do. It's actually called rest-based training. So it's a little bit like HIIT, but HIIT, you have a set time, like I have to exercise hard for a minute, then I rest for a minute, then hard for a minute. Rest-based training, it's so personal, it's unique, it's up to you. You work as hard as you can for as long as you can, and then you have a rest, and then you do it again. That's really, really effective. And then the other thing I can't leave without saying, Jules, because Jules knows me, it is strength training. There is so much evidence about the benefits of strength training, and it's my personal passion. I can't say enough about it. The benefits are enormous. The benefits are immediate, and benefits can last lifelong. I work with people in their 90s doing strength training. So don't get switched off. When I say strength training, it's not about building big muscles, and you don't even have to go to the gym unless you want to. So what is it about? Let's just think about one sort of strength training that probably all women have done who's listening to this, pelvic floor training. So just while we're listening, men as well, squeeze your pelvic floor muscles as tight as you can, hold them, and release. So you are squeezing a muscle, and when you're squeezing and holding a muscle, that is part of strength training. You're strengthening the muscle. So some of you may have heard of progressive relaxation, where you tense up your shoulders tight as you can, and then you relax. So when you're tensing your shoulders up, you're training your muscle, you're getting it stronger. The more you squeeze, the tighter you squeeze, the longer you squeeze, the stronger the muscle is becoming. So short-term tension like that is very beneficial for the muscles. But long-term tension, like the tension that goes up like this over the day, then suddenly you get to 6 o'clock and you realize your shoulders are up here and they've been there for 3 hours, is not good. So progressive relaxation, tensing the muscles, and do it as an experiment. Tense different parts of your body and feel which muscles are working. So that's the beginning of strength training. And then the other thing is really just adjusting your everyday tasks to make you work harder. And actually, we usually do the opposite, don't we? We do things to try and make it easier. We get gadgets, we get people, we get helpers to help us make our life easier. I'm saying the complete opposite. Do things that are harder. Example, take both of your shopping bags out of your car, hold them and walk to the kitchen without resting all the way, and you're getting your arms stronger. Just simple things like that. Filling the watering can up with water while you're holding it off the ground with your left hand. Things like that. Every time you sit down on the sofa or the chair, lower yourself slowly down. You will be using your thigh muscles in a strength way. Every time you sit up from the sofa or the chair, don't use your arms. Come up slowly using your thigh muscles. You will be strengthening your thighs. Go upstairs as if you're in a slow motion film. You will be lifting one leg up, balancing on one leg, putting that leg down, slowly lifting the other, and each time that weight is on that one leg, as you step up, you're strengthening your leg muscles. So you will feel strong, independent, and your confidence will soar. So those are my 5 tips for fitness, falling in love with fitness.
Oh my goodness, Trish, I absolutely love that. Some real gems in that. And I just think that the whole falling in love with fitness and looking at the why, it really reframes the whole thing, because there's a lot of us who have had experience of fitness in the past, and it's been brutal, and we haven't felt good about it. So thank you so much. So if you want to find out more about the fabulous Trish, I'm going to put a link below to her website, so do check it out. Thank you, Trish.
Thank you, Julie.